Hey everybody, I thought I'd show off this very fun deck. It's a Gravebone deck that is, it uses Ablaze and Incendiary Curse to deal damage every turn, and it doubles this damage with this card called Infernus. So it's a very fun deck. It wins in an unusual way, and it's also unusual because Gravebone usually runs a lot of allies, and in this deck we only run 4 allies, 4 copies of Infernus. So I actually did bring this to a tournament, even though it is a fun deck, because this card, Voice of Winter, freezes every ally that enters play, and it's actually a complete counter to a very common deck the deck I won the World Championships with, actually, the Haste Bloodfang deck, cannot deal with Voice of Winter. So I was expecting to run into that, and I didn't, so I ended up losing that tournament game, but I guess that the moral of that story is don't bring this deck to a tournament, but it is fun, and it's something that I wanted to share. So here, the game plan is to stall out a little bit and get some draw, so we run cards like Loom of Fate and also Bad Santa to try and draw cards. And in the meantime, what we're going to be doing is using things like to set the opponent ablaze and also Incendiary Curse on their artifacts. If they don't have artifacts, you can use Transmogrification Curse to turn one of their allies into an artifact and then attach Incendiary Curse. And then here around turn 6, turn 7 is when you start playing Infernus. Now, the point is not to have Infernus live. In fact, it's okay if it dies, because you'll just resummon him with Gravebone's ability. So here my opponent forgets that Infernus is immune to fire damage. But yeah, so you kind of don't care if he dies. If he lives, that's an extra 7 face damage. But really the point is to use this Incendiary Curse, along with Fireball, Supernova, to deal extra damage to the opponent's hero over time. And like you can see on that turn, that was a massive 6 damage from the 3 pings from 2 Incendiary Curses, as well as himself being ablaze, as well as 1 damage from Blood Frenzy. So at 7 damage per turn, you're going to kill an opposing hero pretty quickly, even if they have an attachment like Enrage that gives them a 10 health. And I opted not to play them in this game because I saw a path to victory without them, but cards like Voice of Winter and Soulbound Armor can stall for even longer, adding to the survivability of this deck so that you can keep dealing those high damage turns every turn with Infernus and that ablaze damage. Hope you enjoyed this deck showcase, and thanks for watching.